Hi there, fellow gamers and YouTubers. Here we have an assignment where we are to label the cell organelles. So this is the assignment we've got. As you can see, it says cell organelles and then name. I'm going to change this name to your name. Okay, don't change it to my name, of course. That would be ridiculous. But then what we do is we have, if you see, there's two pages here. This one, it says animal cell with labeled organelles, and then we scroll down here, plant cell with labeled organelles. So what we do is we double click here, double click on the drawing. It will open up. Now that I've double clicked, it says endoplasmic reticulum. Isn't that ridiculum? But anyway, that is labeled to this little part here, which is correctly labeled. I can make the line a little thicker if I want to see it better. Okay. I can even change the color. If I select this and I push the shift key as I click this, it gets them both. Okay, selects them both. So let me do that again. Click here. I hold down the shift key and then click here. It selects both, and then I can change the color if I would like to make it blue. Doesn't matter. Now the other thing is if I click here and then click the shift key as well, shift key, hold it down, click this button, it selects both items. And then what I can do is I can copy. Control V will copy, or you can do this. See, copy is this button C, sorry, not Control V, Control C, and then paste is Control V. So if I do that, now I've made myself a copy of that. And now I can rename this thing nucleus. Nucleus. I think that's how it's spelled, or nucleus. That's what it is. And then once I have that label, I just change the position of the arrow. Now I don't really like that it's crossing there. So I'm going to move this one up, maybe move this one down. Okay, and then move the arrow over here. Okay, so that it looks pretty. And maybe move nucleus up here. Oops. Gonna undo that. Edit. Control Z is undo. Here we go. And this should be the nucleus right here. Okay, and if I don't like that it's crossing there too, I can select this and put order to the front. Look at how pretty that is. Okay. And then I can select this again, select, push shift, select this, copy, paste. I got another one. And then I can find something else I want to label. Now this arrow is right now, it's attached to the bottom of this text box. So wherever I move the arrow, it's going to be attached to the bottom of there. So that's cool. If I don't want it to be attached, I can just move it away. But if I want to reattach it, it just has those little purple dots, and I can reattach it. I think this thing here, right here, has a cool name. I'll let you figure out what that's called. But this thing in the middle, I'm not sure if I was supposed to make you do this one or not, but this is called the nucleolus. Something like that. I think the spelling might be wrong. Nucleolus. And once again, I'm going to move this up to the... wait a minute. I want this to go back. That did not work. Let's just put this to the front. That'll be easier. Okay, there it is. Cool. Nucleolus, nucleus, endoplasmic reticulum. All right, these other things have names as well. You're going to have to label all of those different items. And perfect, that's what we're doing. Then when we're done, we save and close. Now I want you to draw your attention to this. If I say now that it's closed, it's those things are labels are there. If I start to label really far away from the item, like if I go way over here, and then I take my endoplasmic reticulum and I go way down here, It's totally fine. You're going to need to do that for some of these items. You're going to need to have space to go around. But as you do that, it just makes the picture a little smaller, right? It moves the labels away, but that's totally fine. If you need to make yourself some room to get all the labels in, you're going to need to do that. Okay? Once you're done labeling the animal cell, unfortunately, you're going to have to do the exact same thing with the plant cell. Label the plant cell with its parts and its organelles as well. So once we do that, we double click here and we go ahead and copy, paste, and move this over, and we can start naming these things. Big blue thing. Just kidding. That's not what it's called. I know what it's called, but that's for you to figure out what that thing is called. And there you have it. Your assignment is to label all of those organelles. Looks like fun. Have a good time, everybody. How do I stop this video? Impossible.